Hey everyone, welcome back to the Heretic Circle channel. It is I, Jack, and let's talk stuff. Yes, this will be a little longer of a video, maybe. Let's talk music. As you may know, I love music. In fact, I'm going to talk a little bit later about music. So, I don't know if you've heard, but Spotify doesn't like to pay shit, and they don't like to pay their artists. So, it comes to no surprise, actually, that they're going to try to um, make it a little more difficult for indie artists to actually make a buck on their platform. About 2 days ago, it was announced that technically Spotify would start switching to a model very similar to YouTube. So, as you may know, YouTube at this moment, you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watched time to qualify into getting their videos or all your videos monetized with ads. Now, Spotify at the moment is paying 10 cents per stream, but what they're going to do actually is they're going to now set a threshold where an artist has to hit a minimum number of annual streams before the song generates royalties. At the moment, no one knows what the threshold is, but this is pretty much gearing up to be like maybe where for you to actually make money, you have to have at least maybe 100 followers, and then ultimately have had the song streamed a few times, a few hours at least, maybe 5 hours for one song. Then only after that will you be qualified to make 10 cents off of those streams. Something like that, maybe. I'm just kind of cherry picking YouTube's model and kind of putting into Spotify. But is this beneficial? I mean, the big thing that they've been saying is that the reason why they're trying to do this actually, supposedly, is to combat quantity versus quality. Apparently, they really got pissed when that one band, I can't remember who it was, but they put up a whole album. I don't know how many songs it was, but each song was about a minute long, but it was pure silence. Basically, it was to help, the idea was to help people fall asleep, but also to kind of game the system. They worked, they got paid, but apparently Spotify doesn't like that. So they're going to put non-music or noise tracks or nature sounds. They're going to look at them very differently. So they may not even pay those songs. Also, it's funny because I think it's 30 seconds, right? 30 seconds. Those songs that are 30 seconds long get paid. Well, what about grindcore songs? Specifically, the shortest song in the whole world is by Napalm Death. Is that getting paid? Because I wonder. This might actually cause a big issue later on, even for a little bit bigger artists. Who knows? But, I mean, it just seems that Spotify really just... I mean, it's a business. We all understand this. But, man, do they just not want to pay out their artists, it seems. The Future of Music Coalition spoke out about this, and they said that this is a serious shift away from how the service was pitched to the music community at launch, as a level playing field that treated all the tracks the same. Over time, Spotify has shifted further and further away from that pledge. They're right, because technically when it became easy to put up music on that platform, and even at other platforms, you have YouTube Music, you have Apple, you have Tidal, you have Deezer, you have all these platforms. I mean, with DistroKid, CD Baby, Amuse, and just tons more. If anyone can put up an album or a song, and you may hit it. You may hit it big, you may not. Full transparency, I have 2 projects there. One is an ambient electronic project under the name Obscurehaven. The other is a blackened punk project under the name Sombra Negra. And I mean, for me personally, they're just things. They're my outlets. If they make money, great. If they don't, They don't right now. I mean, I've only made less than $5 with both, and that's going back 10 years. So for indie artists that are trying, they're really, really trying, Spotify's not going to be their bread and butter at this point. They may get better payouts with Apple or Tidal or whoever, but Spotify just really, really doesn't like their current model. So or it seems to me personally that eventually Spotify will become more of a radio kind of thing where it's only major artists and that's it. That will be the gold standard. But even then, to be at that level, it's nearly impossible. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Good idea? Bad idea? I mean, we all understand there's tons of artists on it, and sometimes it's a little hard to find them. But I blame Spotify for that. If they had an easier way to find related artists, I think it'd be better. But it is what it is currently. But what do you guys think? Smart move, bad move? Do you think it's gonna hurt indie artists? It's not gonna hit indie artists? Leave a comment below. Leave your thoughts there. Let's discuss this, because I genuinely wish that musicians would get paid really what they would get paid, because it would just make it so much of a better playing field for them. So leave your thoughts there. Let's discuss. Second topic. So it's Halloween time. We know it is. And there's a fun little movie called Slotherhouse. I came across this from a Instagram reel where basically it's a killer sloth taking a selfie with its victim. And it asphyxiates them. I saw that and I thought, I have to see this movie. How bad is this? Oh, it's bad. It's bad. But see, here's the genius of the producers and writers and directors of this. They took Gremlins, they took Halloween, because this is a sloth that stalks. It's a stalking sloth. They took E.T. and they took The Room. If you know what The Room is, you know what kind of movie this is. They took all of that, they put it in a blender, and blam, that's what came out. Oh, and a little bit of Mean Girls. And they put Mean Girls together, blender, and then boom, you have Slotherhouse. Basic premise, a poached sloth gets into the hands of a college fraternity girl who's pledging. They needed a mascot, but she wanted to become president, so she figures, let me get this sloth, it'll be our mascot. And then ultimately, all mayhem ensues. It is ridiculous, but it's the fun type of ridiculous. See, that's the key to this. It's fun. So, would I recommend you watch this? If you're the type of person that thinks, oh, would this be John Carpenter level? Oh no, don't watch it. Avoid this for everything you got. Avoid it like the plague. But if you just want to see a dumb fucking movie on Halloween, this is your movie. Literally, if you think Gremlins is high art, this is your movie. It's really bad, but it's fun. I had a good time with it. I'd recommend it if you want to get stoned and drunk. Just go for it. Go for it. If you have seen this though, let me know. Let me know what's your favorite part. Personally, for me, a sloth driving a car at 90 miles an hour. That's something. That's life-changing. Leave a comment below. Share your thoughts. Let's discuss. And now, every now and then, we come across a band that you just have to talk about. And this time, it's this band called Asagraum. From the Netherlands, I believe. They're an all-female black metal band that has just put out an album that rivals Dissection. To me personally, it rivals Dissection in the sense that they have that feel. They have the Dissection feel with a little bit of Dimmu Borgir, like older Dimmu Borgir. My favorite Dimmu album is Stormblast, so it has a touch of that. Not as much as romanticism in it, but still, it has that melodic aspect to it, and it's aggressive, it's angry, but it's fucking beautiful because of the melodic aspect of it. Their newest album called Veil of Death Ruptured is just so good. So I highly recommend you check that album out. I'll leave a link, the YouTube video link, on the comments and whatnot. But also check out their Bandcamp. They have the record out, which is, it just looks so damn good. It does look fucking good. There's 3 editions, your standard black, and you got 2 splatters. Oh yeah, it's worth spending the money on that one. It's a great album. Check it out. If you have, leave a comment. If you have come across a different black metal band that maybe we should listen to, leave a comment. I love discovering new black metal bands, and if you're saying like, "Oh, girls can't do black metal," I mean, come on. Look at Arch Enemy with Angela. When Angela Gasol joined Arch Enemy, I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't like that. They didn't like it at first. Then they saw her, changed their mind. They were like, "All right, I'll give it a shot." But then they heard her. She set the bar. Thanks to Angela, we have so many good bands now that are female fronted or all female bands. It blew the door open for extreme music. So, ladies, more music, please, because fucking great. Anyways, though, leave a comment, share, like, subscribe, all the usual. And I hope you enjoyed this little longer form. I might do these more. Anyways, though, I'll see you in the next one, and I'll let you know how Five Nights at Freddy is. Should be out now. I'm not gonna see it at the movie theater, that's for sure. I'm gonna watch it on the cock. See you next time. Cheers.